July 10th. I'm at Harborview Marina in Presque Isle, however you pronounce that. Waiting to go through the Murray Canal tomorrow. Hurricane Beryl has been doing her havoc here. Winds are from the east, bouncing me around a little bit. They're blowing about 15 to 20. I'm on the edge outside of the marina, so I'm getting bounced around a little bit. Not as bad as I thought. The point of this story is Samantha at the Harborview Marina restaurant. Met her yesterday. Very kind, very nice, beautiful young woman, and about late 20s, early 30s, I'm guessing, maybe. So, and I went back up there today because, you know, I have nothing to do right now. So out of boredom, I went up there and ordered a few drinks and finally ordered some takeout food to go. And she said she added a little something just for me. And so I came home, opened it up, and there's my beef stir fry. That was her gift to me. A beautiful chocolate cake that I'm going to get nice and cold and enjoy. How freaking kind is that? And wait, look at this. I just noticed this. Apparently she thinks I don't have any accoutrements on board. So that's gonna last me a while. Samantha, thank you so much. That was so very kind of you. I appreciate it. So it's been kind of a crap day. Rainy, cold, gray, whatever. Then I opened up my hatch to take a look outside when the rain stopped. And I see these two swans behind me. Okay, it's 0610. I'm departing for the Murray Canal. Bay of Quinte is where I'm heading. It's cold and rainy. It's not cold, it's just kind of rainy. I got my bottom fallies on and my orange top, keep out of the rain. Supposed to be clearing up this afternoon. Could have waited it, but I want to make hay bay today. I'm eager to anchor up and be off the grid for a little bit, so that's the plan. So I plotted this course on OpenCPN years ago, like 2019. And the problem with that plan is OpenCPN only uses US charts, and I'm in Canada. So yesterday I went through my Garmin and plotted 24 waypoints to navigate through this canal. Probably a little overkill, but I wanted to be correct. For example, to my right is 4 feet of water on the charts on my Garmin. Happen to know that I think Lake Ontario is at least 3 feet high this year, so I'm not overly worried about it, and I'm certainly not the first sailboat to go through the Murray Canal. And it's easier said than done, because right now I'm following the green buoys. There are no reds to my starboard. So you can see how it might be easy to get off course if you're not paying close attention. So I'm back to paying attention. So here I go. I am entering the Murray Canal. Too bad it's not sunny. This looks absolutely gorgeous. I just think it's kind of muted right now. So this is hysterical. I really thought the bridge was much further on, that you have to pay the $5 to get through. Nope, it's right over here. And it does not open until 9. Stupid, 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 stupid. So I'm going to go back to the entrance up here, tie off against the wall, because I got about 2 hours to kill until then, and hopefully it clears up. That's some funny stuff right there. So glad these tie-ups were here, so I can wait an hour and a half to begin again. There's living a dream. Tying up against this wall all by myself was quite fun. Had wind, a little current going against me. If I came in too slow, could have been pushed right here in this little cubby hole. Things would have gotten bad. So I came in slightly hot, which means I had to use that second boulder there in the middle to stop her. And when I grabbed the stern, of course the bow wanted to go into this little cubby hole, but I managed. It's not too much damage. Actually, I don't think there was any damage. The fenders did their job, and it quickly pushed back on my lines. Seemed like a better option than that side because the wind's coming from over there. So I would have had to come in pretty hot, jump off, so get a line around a bollard and stop her. So this made more sense and it worked out quite well. So I was a little pinned up against that wall. Getting off of it was not fun at all. Problem is, I learned a reverse technique with a slip, but my stern wasn't against the wall to spring her out, so I just kind of had to push it off, turn into the wind, and thank God I put a big blue fender on the back. Scraped it up pretty good. I've hailed the Brighton Road Bridge. They're watching me approach, and they're going to swing as I near. And this is where I got to pay them. Good, how are you today?
Excellent, thanks.
It's alright, I only have US, but it's good. Thank you.
I like the shirt.
Thank you much. Well, if this isn't fascinating, a little bit more wind than I would like. As I try to stay centered here. Great foliage. Patches of weed everywhere. Not real thrilled about that. Feeling kind of a current. Wind's blowing at me, so it's blowing the water this way. Ahoy!
Lead pads are really bad out the bay.
Are they?
Yeah,
Thank you. It's approximately 0955. I am exiting the Murray Canal and we'll be on the Bay of Quinte. It's official. This is the Bay of Quinte. Enjoy. Okay, it's 11:15. I am 4.83 nautical miles away from Belleville, where I need to fuel up. decision whether to stay the night or not was kind of done for me. They had slips, but they said you got to be out really early because they're having a poker run. And I pulled up Hay Bay, and it's only a mere 22 nautical miles away. So decided to move on. Should be there by 5:30. No big deal. Too bad it's not sunny, not more pleasant out. Okay, I just hit 5 in a gust. I did not think I'd be under sail at all today, considering that on the charge it looks pretty narrow. But this is making a semi-miserable day a hell of a lot better. Except for that radio who's driving me crazy. Oh, how wonderful. Okay, I got a little slalom course here. It's not exactly showing up on my chart plotter, so that's interesting. Yeah, these buoys are not on the chart plotter at all. The initial ones were, but these last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 5 greens. Not there. Interesting. Oh, I see what's going on. I'm in an area of depth of 6. That's unnerving. They must have dredged it because my depth sounder's reading 15. So yeah, that's what's going on. They dredged this little channel through here. Okay, I haven't looked up this bridge yet. I'm sure I'll put something at the bottom of the screen. It got all misty again. Meaning if you wear glasses, it's hard to see. Admiring this guy who's just taking his good old sailing time getting through here. As everyone knows, no matter how many times you do it, this is scary as all get-go, because that would be a bad day. I'm sure I have plenty of clearance. Okay, I gotta get out of this guy's way. Okay, up here on port is Hay Bay. My intel tells me you can go pretty far up in there. My chart plotter is telling me something very different. There's an inadequate survey line. I'll probably stop before that and just drop anchor. I'll be all too happy to do that. It's just been a drizzly kind of day. Alrighty, let's take a look. I am 90% sure I'm held, and I'm held good. But now it's time for that long, tedious process of waiting to be sure. But it's been a 12-hour day. 10-hour day. And it's time for, you know what? Celebrate another destination with a well-earned beer and bourbon. Enjoy. Good morning. Woke up at 2, sat out, stared at the stars for a little bit. It was nice that they all came out. You know what I mean. Sitting here, drinking some tea today. Enjoying a nice, quiet morning. Okay, it's 0645, and I am saying goodbye to Hay Bay in the Bay of Quinte. Looking forward ahead, actually kind of going backwards at the moment, to Kingston, 33.8 nautical miles away. Yuck. That's a lot of algae. I'm off to a great start. Into a fog bank. Some of the thickest fog that I've ever been in. Boat going out fishing, got into the fog, turned around and went immediately back. I can barely see shore on my left, can't see it on my right. Of course, my running lights are on. And it is time. Hold on. And I'm doing my fog signals every minute. Oh my God, was that something? Visibility was 30 yards. Yeah, about 30 yards. Fortunately, the sun has come up. Hold on. And I can see land again. So I'm going through yet another fog bank. Weird visuals. Right now I can't tell the difference between water and sky or fog or whatever, so I looked ahead. There's a bird in the water. Except that's not what it looked like. It looked like something floating in midair. What the hell? And now I just got a weird... The boat is moving sideways on me feeling. Fog is disorienting. Okay, I'm looking astern. And I think this is actually going to come out on camera. I'm getting some sort of white rainbow effect. A fog rainbow is what I'm going to call it. That is weird. And I'm pretty sure I'm not hallucinating. Not this early in the morning. Trust your GPS, Lawrence. There's not... Okay, it went away. Oh my God. Try not to stare at it too long, but I swear to God, I just saw land in front of me. Let's go back to the weird white rainbow effect. Just went through my third fog bank for the day. Over there, beyond the fog, is the open waters of Lake Ontario. And over here is Amherst Island. Looking quite lovely. Okay, that is called Center Brother Island. Cormorants killing trees. Cormorants killing trees on, I don't know, East Brother Island, I'm assuming. That's what I would name it. It's been a lovely day, not too hot. Winds on the nose, of course, because that's the story of my life. So to my starboard is Simcoe Island, and beyond that is Wolf Island. As we all know, it's hard to define where a lake ends and a river begins. My internet researches tells me that most people consider it the start of Wolf Island. So technically, I'm on the St. Lawrence River. Ha ha! Sweet! Just another thing to get off my to-do list. Alrighty, I'm in Portsmouth Olympic Marina on the St. Lawrence River, I'm proud to say. Just got in. There's that sculpture, work of art, whatever you want to call it, I was talking about. Just gassed up, took 24 liters. I think that's about 7 gallons. I can't believe I'm here. Okay, I'm at the east end of Lake Ontario. But you know what time it is. I made it all the way over here. So before I set up camp, I'm going to enjoy that beer and bourbon and take a breather. Okay, it's 16:15. Take 3. All right, it's 16:15. I'm glad I got in early. I've been busy since arrival. Oh, shoot. That's the card I brought up. Let's take a walk about the marina. And see what there is to enjoy on the outskirts of Kingston. Apparently this is the penitentiary, which apparently is a tourist attraction. I'm assuming it's no longer in operation. It's just something you go see. Because when I asked at the office what there is to do in the town, she's like, well, there's a penitentiary right there. I'm like, not quite what I was looking for. But you know, when I researched this in 2019, I remember learning that that was a thing. Ah, shade feels so good. Isn't this a lovely house? Hey, look, hippie freaks. I've never been one of those. Crack myself up. Hey, here's a park. And there's a marina. How weird. I can see my house from here. Okay, it's time to call Uber. So I just had the most interesting Uber ride ever. Got in the car, and Panu, I believe, is of Indian descent, and he did not speak English. So I had hoped to speak with him about telling me where to go and so forth, but this is where I picked and this is where I got, which is fascinating because this is Confederation Basin Marina, which is where I wanted to stay, except they had depth issues and no fuel. Hey, look at this guy standing on the top of a pole. But this is actually kind of fun. As far as I can tell, I'm in downtown Kingston area, and this is Confederation Park, I believe. So we're gonna go check this out. Nice railroad station back there. Looks like a restaurant. Almost walked into a goose. Now I'm walking all through stuff. So as far as I can tell, Canadians really love to sit down. Good for them. A nice fountain. Take a look, see here. Whole bunch of signs down there I should read, but I won't. Who wants to educate yourself? I always get the best view walking down the middle of the road. Wow, this is feeling like European here. That's weird considering I'm in Kingston. Yeah, it's like a plaza in France. Fire and Flower, Rock Street Cannabis, Muziki. There's a lot of pride stickers on the stores. Damn liberal Canadians. Yes, that's right, Christian Wolf. I'm talking to you two. You're kidding. You guys know I'm kidding. Oh, that's depressing. Look at that wonderful old building and the addition to it. Why? Why? I'm looking for a place to stop for a brewski. And there's the pilot house. Wonderfully old looking. And calling my name. So that's the location. Everyone always loves when I just walk in with the camera. Too bad, I'm doing it anyway. Oh! Hey, look at that. See, it's a boater's paradise. And it's cool in here. It smells wonderful. And it's small. Kingston Rugby. Big wheel. You don't sit at the bar, you stand. This is my kind of place. What a great stop. I'm glad I made it to Kingston. But it's time to head back. Figure out what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm torn between staying put and moving on. And there's something that just ruined all of this for me. It's a Circle K. Okay, we're back at the Portsmouth Olympic Harbor. And on my way back, I just found this place. Portsmouth Tavern. And it has an anchor. This seems like a place to check out. One more before bedtime. And ciphering and figuring out what I'm going to do tomorrow. Hi, I'm hoping to sit at the bar. Thank you.